Okay, so I have a question here about classroom management. Actually, there's no definite answer to this, so it would be subjective as to how you would be able to assist your kids and how they are behaving inside your classroom. So, what I would suggest though is to impose class expectations and follow the school expectation if you have in your specific school. So what I do though is just encourage my student with this. So we have what we call this classroom expectation. So I put this one, by the way, here at my, and I put this one here. So here I put here my classroom expectations. So how to be safe, respectful, and responsible. Use walking feet. Keep your bodies to yourselves. Be aware of your personal space. Then we have how to be respectful. Be an active listener. Use kind words and actions and follow teacher's directions. How to be responsible. Own your learning. Do your best work. And use appropriate voice levels. Regarding voice levels, we have here level 4. This is outside. Voice level, strong speaker, partner talk, and then we also have whisper and no talking. Then I also added this one. We all need time to think. We do not blurt. And also I do a little poster for this. Do a little good every day. And this is what they wrote, their classmates. So it says here, thank you, Papa, for helping me with knowledge. So those are some of the examples. And then for the class, so I use the Blackboard. This is what we call this the Blackboard. So each of it has a number. So that's until 50. So if we're able to fill out our Blackboard, it means to say that they will be able to get a classroom reward. So it could be extra recess, extra Chromebook time for ABCYA, hour of code, or typing faster. So that's what they can get after they're able to complete the Blackboard. So if you notice, I also put their names on here, whoever gets the brag. So we would also at the end of that, if we're able to complete our Blackboard, I also sometimes not sometimes, but mostly ask them to take and count how many number of brags they get when we were able to complete that, so that I would also give additional reward for those who made it to the highest. So when do we give brag boards? So instead of addressing like, hey, sit down, hey, stop talking, stop it, go back to your seat. So instead of doing that, we're always focused on giving the positive sides. So say for example, those are just stickers, by the way. I mean, sticky notes. So say for example, oh, good job, Grayson. I see that he's seated properly, or something like that. Ha. Example, erase. Example, I like how Grady is seated today. Good job, Grady. And then you give one for that. And then that gives them already, so give the heads up that, oh, I have to also sit properly like Grady. So it's not directly calling out the behavior of students, but instead it's redirecting kids to follow what is the expectation. I guess that's one thing that as an educator in a different setting is different, huh? So yeah.